you know, it was NGNL who were the winners of that match up. I mean, you look at it right there, just a bit of some interesting, you know, gameplay that kind of went through from those kind of matchups. And I mean, Pulse, they take out NGNL Demons, and then they get sent to the losers final. So, you know, a bit of a heartbreak yesterday, but remember that you have that elimination final to kind of rely on, that they're still going to be able to have that chance to get into the grand finals.
And there's so much money on the line right now. I mean,
yeah.
every team here today is in the money, but the differences between these placements is absolutely wild. Third place gets $1 grand. Second place gets $2.5 grand. First place gets $5 grand. That is a massive difference. So much to play for today.
Yeah, so I mean, everybody's coming home with some money, no matter what. Everybody here within this last 2 matchups will have some dough to come home with, but it's all about now that bag size. You want the biggest bag, or do you want to go with just some nice change in the pocket? I mean, Screamin Demons, NGNL Demons, they're going to be bringing it in here with this matchup for our losers final, and you have the big bosses themselves, Pulse, at the end. But look at these beautiful head-to-head graphics. I mean, Screamin Demons, Llama, Cax, Phenom, Stunna, Goat going up against the NGNL Demons, Reciprocity, Conwa, Choco, and Abe.
Yeah, man, some excellent matchups here. I mean, Llama and Phenom have been going crazy all weekend. Stunnagoat and Kex have had their moments as well. I mean, just up and down Screamin Demons are fired on all cylinders, but I mean, you can't go without talking about the NGNL Demons. I mean, Rep, Conwa, Choco, Abe, every single one of them have been pulling their own weight. They're such a well-rounded team in everything they do, and they're going to be really tough to try to take down here.
Yeah, there is going to be some good competition to be had. Let's talk about the maps that we've got today. I mean, it is going to be a bit of a good mix with this first map being the Skid Row for that hard point. Going to be real interesting to see as we transition over into Invasion, Search and Destroy, then Invasion for our control. And if we get a map 4 and 5, we'll have Karachi and High Rise. What are you thinking about these maps?
I'm really liking these. The invasion picks are nice because it kind of, I mean, after the Skid Row, of course, because it kind of lessens up the pressure on the subs, gets more focus on your positioning on those ARs, locking down those lanes. And Skid Row map number 1, I love a Skid Row map number 1 because it really gets the guns going, gets those close quarters engagements going, really tests your trades, your teamwork ability. Nice. And I mean, and first thing in this series is going to be put to the test. These two teams going right at it. And then Karachi Hardpoint, I always love Karachi Hardpoint, and then High Rise S&D. What a finish.
Yeah, quite a finish indeed. I mean, should we get to that map 5, that High Rise S&D, I mean, we've seen some impeccable plays. Hank Kill has been the forefather of this one with the propane kills. I mean, that has been... Yeah. I wish we would have had a stat tracker to see how many propane kills there have been on that High Rise just within this event alone. But the Skid Row, going to be a real interesting one. I feel like this is a real good litmus test to be able to tell us what these squads are going to be bringing today. Because remember, they have had no warm-ups, really. They are the only competition within the building. There's only 3 teams here. So you won't be having huge crowds, people to scrim with. So this is really the true litmus test, to be able to get in, show up, show out, do everything that you've got within your own right, and get into this game.
And it's now or never. I mean, of course, this is the lower bracket finals, so you lose, you go home. You're grabbing a little bag. It's still some decent change, but not nearly as much as you could if you do end up winning the series, of course. I mean, we talked about it before. The big difference was between the pricing here. So lots on the line. Both these teams are ready. Look at them going. I mean, they were here. They were ready before the casters even entered the building, which it's crazy to say because sometimes it's the other way around. So you know these guys are ready. You know these guys are raring to go and just full of excitement. You know, they show it in different ways, of course, but you can see they are warming up. They are ready, and I'm not sure if we have a lobby yet or not, but yeah, grabbing into this hopefully soon. We will head to a short intermission while we get this lobby set up for you guys, but don't worry, don't go anywhere. Championship Sunday is just about to get underway.
And going down, Hype with a beautiful drop shot, and it's a 2v4. Omit in trouble, Shake.
Yeah, they're in trouble, but
Never mind.
finds a huge kill onto that bomb planter. But Collision is on it, and he's gonna find another one. Josh, he doesn't find the bomb planter, but he's got the pistol. He's ready. The stun goes through. And
Joshy boy!
Josh, go off, will you, kid?
When hunting, looking for a player here in this people area, he dubs the dodge, a slide around. He'll absolutely find one there on the lurk. Not gonna expect a double chow there. Oh my!
There exists a band of anonymous players, gamers who obliterate anyone who comes to face them, reaching scores never achieved before or since. In every game they play, their win records are flawless. Since their usernames are always left empty, they are simply known to people as blank.
Dak doing a fantastic job at that. Finds two, might be looking for the third. Still is looking to try and get this rotation under their belt. Robertson scores as excited as they can. Gaining that time. Flames trying to see if he can grab one out corner. And he still has that boost on the incredibly close quarters.
Another round win.
That is a stacked team right there, Tomika.
Absolutely it is. They've been good the entire time. So these guys, you know exactly what you're getting with them.
You can't dodge that. You can't dodge that!
What's going on? CJ here, founder of Ngnl. I got the boys over here. They're going to ask me some questions. So we're going to try to explain to you guys what our mission is, where we're coming from, all that stuff. No Game, No Life. It's a popular anime. Maybe you heard it, maybe you didn't. Basically, these two guys, or it's like a guy and a girl, brother and sister, they get stuck in this lifelong challenge of playing games. So, and they're trying to get out of it. So it's like a dream, kind of. Ngnl to me is an anti-meta kind of solution for the COD ecosystem. So we're trying to fix the system. It's kind of broken right now. Challengers is kind of dying. We're trying to show, the potential and build a platform for you guys, and show everybody else, what you guys are about, and then show the value that's in challengers that people just aren't really seeing. The goal is to really get you guys to the next step. So our entire goal is to be sort of a building block to help you guys get to the next steps, for you guys to be able to get to the CDL. Well, I mean, I'm a gamer, so I wish there was a system like this that existed for me, and I know that there's a pain point basically in the ecosystem. It's in a bad spot. Challenger's in a bad spot, and we're trying to fix it and maybe throw a little bit of a lifeline and show people, what's going on. I'm trying to fix it. I'm trying to fix challengers. How am I going to change challengers? So we're going to be running 2 amateur teams, 2 challenger teams. We're also going to have a U18 team. So we're showing a natural ascension to this entire kind of program, and people will know where to start. They can do showcases. They're getting org support by getting attention. We're building a platform. So yeah. So it's making sure that we're on the same page, making sure that we're all working towards the same mission. And, everybody understands that we're trying to show the best versions of ourselves in the most public way possible, the most structured way possible to, get to the next step. This time next year, hopefully we're going to be getting support from the league. But actually this time next year, hopefully we won't really need support from anybody. We'll be able to kind of do it all ourselves. We'll be able to work with other teams and other orgs to be able to be a part of this same mission and creating this type of content to really showcase the players and help them get to where they need to go and help them get the attention that they deserve. So.
There exists a band of anonymous players, gamers who obliterate anyone who comes to face them, reaching scores never achieved before or since. In every game they play, their win records are flawless. Since their usernames are always left empty, they are simply known to people as blank.
Dak doing a fantastic job at that. Finds two, looking for the third, and still is looking to try and get the same rotation tournament under their belt. Robertson scores as excited as they can. Gaining that time. Flames trying to see if he can grab one of these corners. And he still has that boost on the incredibly close towards Ngnl, however, evaded.
Another round win.
That is a stacked team right there, Tomika.
Absolutely it is. They've been good the entire time. So these guys, you know exactly what you're getting with them.
You can't dodge that. You can't dodge that!
Welcome back to the Amateur World League NGN. Oh my god. Ngnl East.
Damn, son.
8K tournament. You
Except the way you got your brain stopped working.
Listen, yeah, my brain.
What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Graf the Giraffe here. I am excited to be casting the No Game No Life 8K tournament for the AWL, and just remember what you are playing for. Look at this trophy. It is absolutely nasty. Just make sure you bring your A game out here. I cannot wait to cast everybody and see all the incredible plays that are going to be made over the weekend. So let's get it going. Who's going to bring home that 8K?
Hey guys, what's up? Day 2 NGNL Austin 8K with the AWL, of course. This is what we're playing for. It's going to be, we're setting up here in the little caster's booth for that AWL stream, but they're also going to be live on the NGNL YouTube. Their site and Stocksman Ace are going to be over there, so make sure you check it out. It's going to be an awesome day. But can't wait to see ya.
Later, boys! Night, night! Ring the bell, where's the bell? Ring the bell. Slam that bell. Yes, sir! Right in my DMs.
For the kill feed as they get set up on the P2 and disengage, just lining up like fish in a barrel. Click just popping off. My goodness, this.
Die! Fucking go! Let's go! Let's go! Good shit! Fucking break that, boy! Fucking break that! Watch out the gun shit! Fuck! Damn it! Lost!
right, what's going on?
How's it
Sunday?
going? Yeah.
You're here?
I am.
Top 3?
Mm-hmm.
What's going on? Someone got hit with a scanner repair?
Like 18 of them.
Oh my lord.
I got a scan. He can't join the game. Kex has a scan. We're told to get here at 9 a.m. and it's 11:30 and
Yeah.
I haven't played a game yet, so.
It's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay. You ready to shoot today? And here we go, everybody. Skid Row, map number 1, your elimination final coming at ya. Ha! We are going to get right into this one. Skid Row, of course. I'd say fairly fast-paced map. There's a lot of rotation-heavy sequences that can go on in this. You'll see some teams kind of lessen that pressure on P1 to really favor that P2 because P2 can be just that important. They'll give up, their 30, 40 seconds on P1 to get that full 60 onto P2. So we'll see how these players kick it off here. Phenom and Llama grab their first couple of kills, followed by Choco in the mix, but he gets taken down by Phenom as well. Phenom grabbing a pretty nice 3-piece to kick things off here.
That's a great opener for the squad. They're looking real good right here. Screamin Demons off of the initial. And Ngnl, well, they're going to be going for a full retreat, not even attempting to go for this scrap. You will see Choco maybe kind of having a change of mind, but he does not know he's got an opposition in front of him, onto the left of him, but he's prepared for that. The third, Phenom, still on the 5 streak. One more till eligibility and streaks. They make the move. 36-0 right now as Ngnl set up for the P2.
Yeah, now they are set up for that P2. They got everything going for them right now. It's going to be a matter of trying to hold one player. Number 2 is challenging number 7 in the back, and he is able to grab that kill, so that's going to open up kind of this P5 side wide open, P4 side wide open, so you can see they're starting to track across the field. Llama's making his way up the staircase. Llama finds 3, able to take him out, and that is a clean break here for the Screamin team.
Real good break at the 35-second mark, and they're still having that advantage from that uncontested P1. So they keep moving through. You look at the setting for Screamin Demons. They're trying to take this verticality. Choco gets stuck. Ref picks up the trade, but it's ultimately Llama who's able to assist and stay here, grabbing a massive amount of time here for his team. Looking at the rotation, that's going to be a big fight towards the alley as P3 starts ensuing. Stunna, Phenom, Choco, Abe, a 2-for-2 trade. It's the Greasers versus the Socias, and they're able to fight it off. The Greasers win.
And Llama actually ends up getting a streak in that mix as well as grabbing significant hill time. Already over a minute in hill time for Llama as the Screamin Demons are starting to roll here. They have hill control. They're grabbing their kills. Kex pushes forward. He finds a pair, and they're just trying to trade a mountain. Conwa comes in with a big 2 himself, throws that trophy in as well. They're going to try to push this last player out. Stunnigo, who's hiding behind a crate. That's all you can do before you die. Ngnl Demons, they break in that hill. 30 seconds left on that, and you can already see the focus on the rotation here for the Screamin Demons, and Ngnl looking to grab that rotation right back.
Yeah, they're looking for it. They want this rotation. Looking at it, though, you will have Conway here towards the convenience store, able to find players. Definitely, Phenom did not get that information of the possibility of presence there towards the top. Still, 93-45, not too bad of a difference. They start heading into this next hill, into the barbershop. It's going to be Kex and Co. Starting to move through the front. They will find some opposition. A bit of a trade-off by Kex. Nicely done. Slides in like Graph the Giraffe and gets some great kills. Oh, my goodness.
What a just 3-piece you just saw. Just clear that hill for just a moment, but Abe even comes in, grabs a couple of kills, and this hill is so back and forth. Both these teams' passion is just dripping from their guns as bullets are as well flying everywhere. Llama Phenom getting in the action, and we have changed hands once again. Screamin Demons inside of the hill, trying to expand on that lead. It is 40 points and counting, but you can already see that rotation on over. He's inside of that hill. Phenom even coming in through tunnel. They have locked down the rest of that scrap, looking to lock down this rotation as well. But Abe, he's inside of the hill. He grabs the kill. He's coming around the side, but he gets outplayed by Kex, who now has control of that hill.
Yeah, and that was a real good trade-off right there for Kex and Co. They just slowed it down, able to help each other out. Go did have his position compromised, but it is the spawn that is the blessing at the end of the day. Screamin Demons to work through the strategies, interweaving, but talking about interweaving, that's going to be Abe with a big opener, gets taken down. Phenom here towards the top. Last man left. All players are going to spawn towards that alleyway. Unfortunately, they're being met with a blender. Go, the only one able to survive after reps kills. And then you have a big problem, as now all players from the side of Ngnl have gone down, and this is good time for the side of Screamin Demons.
Screamin Demons coming out screaming like demons, as they have got a nice little lead here and might pick up an extra 20 seconds as well off of this hill. And they're looking really good so far, but Ngnl still in the fight. They're still right in the mix. They actually battle back. That hill, rotating back on over, but it's all Phenom. It's all Llama back towards hallway as they gain control of the next set of rotations. And you can see Rapid does get a spot over towards hallway, over towards that window, but he gets caught out instead, and 3 dead once again. Screamin Demons, they're putting it together. Ngnl putting in the mix, able to get a kill. Choco coming in as well. One left to deal with. Llama coming out big. Kex coming in with a 2. Llama being chased down, but Abe able to take him down as well. Kex with a 2-piece, with the force free, gonna lock it down.
Beautifully done out of him. He makes the work, and he gets it done. Gonna get stuck here, but oh, Ngnl barely Goomba stomps him there. Choco's gonna be here to assist, but the punches go through. You brought a knife to a gunfight, and Choco will be the winner. 160 to 103 right now, but looks as though it is a 60-point differential. You need to start focusing early on with these rotations. This 7-second rotation not going to do too much. We are getting a live feed towards our players on the stage, and they're looking tenacious.
Yeah, they are locked in. Nobody wants to give this up at Ngnl Demons. They actually get the break on the P2, along with Choco finding 2, but the tunnel push is actually coming in. So goes on through, trying to find some positioning. Almost shoots out his teammate for a second, but still the push is coming in. Ngnl has a lot to handle here. The lasers are coming in, the slides are coming in. He gets taken out. Kex breaks right in. 35 seconds left on the hill, and Screamin Demons are feeling it.
They are feeling it indeed, Mr. Krabs. And so now we're starting to make some moves. Screamin Demons already getting closer and closer towards that 200-point threshold. And they see right here, Phenom handling assault from all ends. It is a 3-front war. Ngnl's going to be able to stop them, stop the pointage. Just slow it down. Get yourself back into the melody of the groove. Get back into the dance and the song. But it's going to be Llama. Go working here, trying to work the staircase. But oh no, Abe slams him back and gets his own words of attrition here.
Yeah, just the constant just positioning pressure that the Screamin Demons are putting on. They're always in the right place. They're always in some sort of either triangle or setup in general to just keep that positioning, keep response in their favor. But the gunfight wins right now, and Ngnl Demons, they end up breaking through. They're still down by about 40 points, but nothing a good hold can get done. Choco pushes forward. Choco finds 2, does get traded out. One more in the hill. Kex breaks through, finds 2, as he is now being chased down inside of that hill, down to 51 HP. The rest of Screamin Demons have arrived, and it's going to be an absolute dogfight on this hill. Llama, Choco, Abe, all able to find their kills. Kex still holding strong, but it's going to be Ngnl coming in, finding 1. Phenom tries to trade it out, but Ngnl just too strong, able to find 2. And that's going to be 10 seconds on the board, but they're still down 40, headed into this next hill, and it's going to be once again a battle for this rotation.
Yeah, this barbershop hill, always a ballroom blitz. 200-point threshold crossed from the side of Screamin Demons. We will see some trades starting to go down. The congestion, a big problem. Abe gonna try and cross that yard, cross that line, try to change this side, but looks as though he's gonna be met by Kex and Phenom. Stunner with the assist here. Llama with the absolute trades, and that is a clear slaughter in the rotation. Abe is stuck, trying to call for some help here in the corner. It's gonna be rep who responds, but he gets slammed too, and it's no problem for Kex as he's on the 4 streak, making some plays.
Big game. Kex coming in crazy with a bunch of 2-pieces. popping twos left and right, but it's going to be Phenom inside of the hill as well, locking it down, and Screamin Demons, they're going to be on the brink of victory. They will pass that 240 mark when all is said and done inside of this hill, if they so choose. As we head on to this next rotation of the Ngnl Demons, they are going to be all posted up, but last time they were broke pretty easily on this hill, but now it's do or die. You have to hold this or else this.
Yeah, needs to be perfect hard point here on out. Cannot mess up whatsoever. So Llama's going to be calling in some assistance from above with that cruise missile, going to slam it. And there's no trophy, so it's a clear connect. Contact made, ordnance dropped, sliding in with the second kill here. Now one player left to try and make it happen. That's Rep, but Phenom will clean him off the board. All players being taken out by Ngnl. They are crossing that line, going into his blender. Phenom just needs to stay up.
He just needs to stay up. Nades are going up. The time is ticking. Ngnl finds it too. Llama finds the last one, and Screamin Demons. You can see Screamin at the camera as well. They are feeling it. They take map number 1 off of the Ngnl Demons, and man, we've got a series on our hands.
We have a real good series. I mean, you look right here. Llama, Ngnl watching this cross. That was the absolute dagger. 250 to 181. That is a big stat line, especially for Skid Row.
Yeah, especially for Skid Row. I mean, there are just so many points in that where it's just like, I mentioned it before with Screamin Demons, they did not give up mapping. I mean, they were just always, they were so focused on getting that kind of central positioning through hallway, kind of in fire, and they just controlled the map through their crosses. I mean, Ngnl locked down that cross over there towards that final hard point. It was unbelievable. But they were just always in the right place, right time, getting their kills, winning their ones, and breaking with ease as well. They were just doing everything right on them.
Yeah, it's something to kind of know. I feel like Ngnl kind of were out of rhythm here, doing a bit of a one-step and a two-step dance right from the beginning when you had them just immediately give up that P1 influence. Because after that first set of rotations where they gave up P1 and they fumbled their transition into P2, I mean, there was a lot to be said there. They immediately lost the foothold and were playing catch-up ever since. And unfortunately for them, that just gave the leeway that Screamin Demons needed. So you give a mouse a cookie here, they're going to ask for the whole game. And boy, did they get the whole game.
Oh, they got the whole game indeed. 1-0 to be in fact heading on to Invasion S&D as your next map. Now, Invasion, I really think it's AR heavy. I think locking down these long lanes, a lot of long lanes to hold these subs. They need that space in order to be able to get Mixie inside of those buildings, inside of convenience, and inside of that kind of P1 area towards mid. In order to open up those lanes, you have to have your ARs shooting on point, either putting down the damage to make the other team back up, or to just straight up get those kills, open up those lanes, let those subs free roam. Is there anyone you kind of have your eye on here to really step up?
Somebody that I'm really looking at in this specific map is going to be Conway. Last time I got to watch him here on this Invasion Search and Destroy, he was very much that player that was using that verticality to his advantage. I mean, there were times where he was hiding in nooks and crannies, able to play off of that South Street just impeccably. So this is going to be a big bounce back map for him because he knows how to work these angles. He knows where he wants to put his influence and where he can kind of position his team. Yeah, they were out of step with that first map, but this could be an opportunity of a bounce back. Slow down the game, re-establish, regain, reset. Get yourself back into the flow and get yourself moving.
Yeah, I completely agree, because a big thing Ngnl Demons did that led to a lot of their success is they were forcing other teams to play in their system, and in that one, they were playing the Screamin Demon system. But it looks like we are going to head to a quick break while we get the next lobby set up for you, so don't go anywhere. We will be right back with map number 2.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. A short break at that. No worries at all. Ready to go now. We're here on Invasion. Hope you brought your slippers and, unfortunate, some dustpan and maybe a bit of a broom. Kind of clear the fog and obscurities that are within this map, but it's going to be a good one. Ngnl Demons trying to get a bounce back here against Screamin Demons, who had a great map 1.
Absolutely, and Ngnl Demons starting on that offense have a chance to get a bit aggressive and try to send a message nice and early on this one. And I already like the play that they are making over towards this A site. You can see Kex is kind of roaming around, though. He's trying to sniff it out a bit. Ngnl Demons playing it a little slow, but do have that focus over towards A, maybe looking for a pick to open up a lane and really get in there. Number 7 putting down some shots. Rep also kind of watching the side street right here. May have spotted Ngnl in the back over there, and he is going to lay down some shots and try to back him up here just a little bit, and got a little teammate support as well. But so far, no one falling. Both teams not wanting to make that first mistake. But Rep, he does get tagged up. He's down to 45. The push is coming. He senses the pressure. He's going to back up into a corner. He's being ratted out, but Rep, he ends up getting alive. Choco finds Llama. Rep is in the back. He doesn't know someone is right next to him, and Kex able to find 1. Kex finds 2. Kex finds 3. Takes them all out and turns this round right on its head.
Give this man his ace. 14 seconds. He knows that the play has to come to him with all the dead bodies, and that's going to be an ace to start round 1.
It doesn't get better than that. I mean, Ngnl Demons, they got that first blood, but it was Kex who snuck in behind the defenses, found all 3, line them up, shut them down. Kex, round 1 ace.
Goodness gracious, what a way to start our search and destroy here.
Yeah, I mean, you could not ask for a better start. That was unbelievable. And now he's on after getting 4 kills, of course, you're going to be on a 4 spree headed into this next round with a chance to capitalize even more and start to snowball.
Yeah, gotta play this one real good, because if you could just get 2 more kills, at least within this round or the next, that's a great cruise missile to have, especially on this map with all the openings that it presents.
Yeah, exactly, especially on a map like this, where both sites are kind of in the open. I mean, it's kind of hard to escape a cruise missile unless you have a trophy. So I completely agree in that getting a cruise here could mean even like a free round, or it's just that important on this map.
That would be a great information, but oh no, as we start talking about Kex, a nade's gonna fly in from Abe. That will stop that potential right at the butt. He said, buddy, you peaked here, as now it's his turn to start his kill-tage 2 streak right now. Looking for some opposition. He will not know that Ngnl is across from him. Ngnl with the bomb. Gonna wait for some teammates to give him some assistance. Maybe rally over towards this A, but all lanes are being crossed by those ARs like he talked about.
Yeah, exactly. And Abe, he's locking it down. He does put some shots on that cross too, so he's not only going to get some information on the cross, but he puts down some damage as well. And Rep just waiting on that opposite. Tank gets the kill, but Phenom, he bounces back. He finds 2. And now it's going to be 2v1. Phenom, he does get tagged up down to 11, so he's going to be forced to back up after putting down some shots. That bomb is down, but he might have bought himself some more time here to be able to pick up that bomb, as he is just kind of playing around this building here, seeing if anyone's nearby. But the Ngnl Demons are going to lock down that time. They're going to lock down that round win. We're all tied up at 1.
No, it was a real good tactical play by him. He was up by 2 kills, did not want to give up his life, and really wanted to just slow it down, not give up any streaks to the enemy team. I mean, he's got 2, so that's already significantly better than when they started out. He unfortunately didn't get any kills within that first round. Now, 2 in hand.
Yeah, I mean, that one's got to feel good too. I mean, even though you kind of take the round loss, like you said, you get 2 kills, you're feeling good. You warmed up that gunny, building that confidence just a little bit. Maybe once again, trying to snowball it into something a little more here as we head on into this next round. You can see mostly playing a bit slow until it isn't. Kex on the cross plays World Breaker, finds 2. Llama finds 1 as well. And just like that, all down to Choco. That cross could not have gotten worse. And they are watching their lanes beautifully. Kex able to get the job done. Choco, what can you do here?
Really, the only thing that you realistically can do is maybe don't give up, streaks for the enemy team. You have 2 players, Phenom and Kex, who are currently on that 2. That's a long-term investment for those cruise missiles. But it's going to be a big AR cross cover here as now Screamin Demons take their second round.
You know, a play I kind of miss from older CODs. I mean, you can't really do it in this, but when you're last alive, just kind of throwing yourself off the map, doing a little play stick, you know.
Yeah.
I missed that play because I mean, it did exactly what you said. It kept the other team from getting like that extra kill, that extra streak. So I know you can't do it on this game, but I know I'm just reminiscing a bit. I missed that play. That was pretty fun.
I miss it too. I mean, literally, like we saw it a lot in like the Cold War, just kind of reminiscing a bit in the Cold War days. You know, being able to just reset, regain. Hey, we didn't win that round.
Yep.
We didn't give them streaks. Let's get it back this next one.
And getting right into this next one is what we are doing with Llama being your trusty bomb carrier here on attack. Llama throwing those stuns, throwing the nades, but it is going to be Abe picking up Kex on that first blood. That's going to be a really nice first blood to pick up because Kex has been on a heater here early in this S&D. So now it's going to be a defense. Abe walking around that tank, almost rips someone off. That's Llama over on that cross, but not quite able to get that final bullet. As you see that lovely cam of those players absolutely locked in. I mean, so much to play for, so much on the line. You got to be perfect. Abe once again putting down some shots, but you can see a player kind of sneaking up on him over towards tank. He could get caught out here with some timing, but no, they're just going to decide to cross it on over. Let's see if there's any spots on that cross. You can see Abe still playing around tank. He does spot one. He's going to back up, play that information, play his life, and they're going to rotate on over towards B.
In right now for the Ngnl Demons trying to intercept it, but it's going to be Llama with a big opener, stays alive, gets his kill. They only have 18 seconds now as they're trying to make the play. Rep's getting some advantage here with his verticality as well as Conwa, and there you go. Ngnl Demons wait it out, let the game come to them, equal it out 2-2 now.
And that's exactly what I want to see more of as the Demons. Let the game come to them, because especially in that map number 1, they got caught out just trying to kind of chase the game all the time. And in this one, you know, maybe taking it a bit slower, playing off that aggression of the Screamin Demons. I think it's going to be a big key to trying to chain together some rounds here early in this one. I mean, we're all tied up at 2, so good so far. But, of course, you want to try to build an advantage before it gets too close, too late.
Yeah, you really got to work this one. I mean, it's 2-2 now. It is a perfect true neutral here. There aren't any real big streaks on either side. You only have Connell with the 2, but looking at it now, start to make our way over towards this A. And you see a bit of a one-off battle going there towards B. That's going to be Phenom and Choco, but will not cross yet. They're still working this battle of attrition towards A. It looks as though that the Screamin Demons are just trying to wait for somebody to overextenuate their circumstance, maybe overexert, kind of overcompensate, but it's going to be the Ngnl Demons who are not going to give them that opportunity.
Yeah, man, I'm Ngnl Demons, they are starting to rotate on over towards that B, explore that site, and Screamin Demons, they are holding strong. They are not moving at all. They trust their positioning. Llama is going to be towards this dark alley on this cross. He's in such an important position to try and shut down this push. You can see the Ngnl Demons, they're all gathering up. They're getting ready to cross. Llama, he gets the worst timing. He looks away at just the wrong time as they're crossing. Might catch one player out there as he puts down some shots, but it's going to be Abe picking up that first blood onto Phenom over towards Plow, and that's going to open up the site. Conway's going to go for that plant, and that bomb is going to go down 3-on-3 now.
3-on-3, bomb planted. The pressure is on. He's going to be here towards top. Broken has his teammate Llama making some movement. They got to play this verticality together. They immediately ensnare the player Rep. Clean him off. 2v3, 20 seconds to work with. Keck's going to get some help with Llama as well. And they get Phenom in the corner. They triangulate his position and they get the defusal.
Man, they tracked down their locations. They put an absolute stranglehold on those players. The way they played together was absolutely phenomenal. I mean, they challenged everything together. They took every gunfight together and just singled out those players one by one, took over those positionings, and before you know it, it's just one player stuck in a corner versus 3 guns, and that is gonna go grabbing your last kill. And then the defuse coming in, Screamin Demons wrapping up the advantage once again. 3-2 here in Search.
Yeah, Screamin Demons now have 1 round over the Ngnl Demons. We've been back and forth, blow for blow, right for left here. Counter for counter. Could this be the opportunity they need to really reset that narrative, get themselves ahead? But it's going to be Choco here, watching through the mid lane. He's going to have some assistance with Llama as they make their way into the tank. Ngnl reveals his position, but it's going to be his teammate Abe who gets aggressive. Llama will be able to respond back. Choco from the mid lane snipes him out with the MCW, and Ngnl takes advantage of this open position.
Yeah, Phenom doing some great stuff over here. He's in a really nice cross position over here. That bomb is going to be down here for the Screamin' Demons, and Phenom just kind of expecting somebody to come on this cross, and little does he know, there is a player almost directly next to him on the other side of that site, and Ngnl looking over across through mid. That bomb is going to be down over through mid, so maybe he got that information that someone is there, that bomb is there, and he's just going to try to play angles here. This tank position so incredibly hard to be taken off of, and he knows that, so he's going to play this and hug this tank as much as he can. Stunnagoat making his way around. He's going to get the gunfight goes down. Stunnagoat gets away with his life, but it's going to be Phenom catching out Rep, and now we're all tied up at 2.
2-2, but they still need to grab this bomb on the side of Screamin' Demons. They only have 14 seconds. Stunnagoat is stuck. He might have to pivot towards this A. Let's just know that he will miss that bomb in the initial run. Phenom gets the 1v1. Only 5 seconds. If you are Ngnl, you just got to stay out of dodge. Don't even peek. Don't even push yourself. And there you go. Ngnl stay alive and respond back with their own round.
We are back to tied 3-3. Next 3 rounds. I mean, the winner of the next 3 rounds is going to take the map, and I mean, the difference between 1-1 and 2-0 is absolutely mind-blowing. It can be all the difference in the mental state. It can be the difference, you know, in some shots here or there, you know, the difference between being shaky or being not. So, unfortunately, it looks like we are going to get a lobby reset, and that one's, I mean, the thing is we are neck and neck. So that's the good news, is that no one was really far ahead to stop any momentum per se, but still a reset, you know, always tough. We'll see who can bounce back from.
Yeah, we'll have to see what happened with this tech break. So with that, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be right back once we get this lobby set up and we're back into the game.
There exists a band of anonymous players, gamers who obliterate anyone who comes to face them, reaching scores never achieved before or since. In every game they play, their win records are flawless. Since their usernames are always left empty, they are simply known to people as blank.
Job at that. Finds 2. Might be looking for the 3rd. Still is looking to try and get the sleeper rotation under their belt. Obviously, scores as excited as they can. Gaining that time. Flames trying to see if he can grab one off the corner. And he still has that cool something incredibly close towards Ngnl, however, evaded.
Another round win.
That is a stacked team right there, Tomika.
Absolutely it is. They've been good the entire time. So these guys, you know exactly what you're getting with them.
You can't dodge that. You can't dodge that!
I am here with one of the players from Misfits. Introduce yourself for the people.
My name's Ethan, or Ethan Codd.
Ethan Codd coming up. Have you ever been on a LAN before?
No, first one.
Awesome. How you feeling? How are you adapting to the LAN environment?
I got slammed first map, and then I went 0-7 on search, but then we came back and we won our next 2 maps. Sadly, our last game wasn't scrim because we came back 0-2 in invasion, and I think 2 of us had like 40 pieces. And we've just been frying since yesterday.
Awesome, man. Now you have made it to day 2. Of course, you know the feelings have got to be intense right now, trying to build up for that just victory in the end. What do you think are some keys to victory here on day number 2?
Well, obviously we just got to hold ankles better, and we can't. I get a little bit too aggressive. Like in our second match, we dropped our search because I was just making stupid plays running up the map. So I just need to slow down, hold our angles, and we all just need to win our ones. Like in our match against Kex, we were rotated early, but we just kept getting broke because we couldn't hold anything. So as long as we could just hold our ankles, play together, play better, we should be able to win some maps.
All right, awesome. And final question for you as we wrap up. It's Sunday morning. You're waking up. You're pretty hungry. What's the first thing you go out and grab?
It's got to be waffles. It's got to be waffles. Better than pancakes.
Ooh.
Has to be.
Hot takes.
I mean, like the squares, you can put syrup in them. Like, but on the pancakes, you just square out and you got uneven syrup on all sides of the pancake. So waffles are superior for sure.
You heard it here, folks. Getting the hot takes. That is it for this interview. All right, guys, welcome. We have another player interview. Tell us your team and your name.
My name is Buddha, and this is Team Cherry Popper.
So, you know, you made it to day 2. How you feeling about today?
We feeling good.
Any kind of keys to victory or something you're kind of focusing on today to really carry you on to possibly Sunday?
Definitely more teamwork, just working on our comms, more communication, that's about it.
All right, and you know, there's a lot of really crazy competition in this room. Of course, making it to day 2 means you're one of those crazy teams, some people looking out for you. Is there anyone you might specifically have your eye on here, maybe as a tough competition here?
Not really, because we haven't played anybody really. So we just, whoever we play, we get beat.
All right. I like that answer. Now, final question. This has been a hotly debated topic in the room. Waffles or pancakes?
Waffles.
Waffles. Okay. That's 2 score for the waffles, 0 for the pancakes. All right, guys, back again with another interview. Please tell us your name and the team you're representing.
My name is Jax. I'm representing the Speedy White Man, SWN.
And day 2, you know, emotions are high. Do you have any kind of keys to success here as we move on forward?
Nothing really. Just stick to the normal stuff, basic stuff. Win the game.
Yeah. Is there any kind of competition you have your eyes on? I know you guys had a close match with was it Chaos Purple yesterday?
No one else. I just think Collins team. That's it. Yeah.
And you know, kind of, is there anyone else you might have your eye on here? I know the competition's high, a lot of big names in the venue. Anyone you're kind of looking at taking down today or showing your stuff against?
Probably Texas team for sure. Next round after this one. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, that's definitely going to be a great matchup. And final question, hotly debated topic of the day: waffles or pancakes?
I'll take waffles any day.
Okay. That's 3 for waffles, 0 for pancakes. Hello, guys. I am Danny O'Rearty, and I am back with another interview for you guys. Now, tell us who you guys are and who you're representing.
How you doing? I'm David Eons, representing St. Edward's University today.
I'm Gianni Albano. We go by Vanity. I'm also representing St. Edward's University.
Now, there is some tough competition in the room. Is there anyone you kind of got your eye on here in the venue? Someone you're looking to take down or someone you're just looking to play against?
I think playing against my homie Senego would be pretty fun. You know, I've known him since like 3 or 4 years now. Scrimmed him a couple times, and it's a good time playing against him.
Yeah, I don't care who we play. You know, anyone's going down. That's what I live by.
Now, I'm only gonna bring this up because you brought it up. But how tall are you?
Oh God! Shoes on, shoes off.
We'll do shoes on.
Am I lying or am I being honest?
That's your choice, so people can decide.
5'10". On a good day, I'll lie and I'm say I'm 6 foot because I have forces on. 5'10".
Do you think that's true or that's a lie?
You know, it's close. It's close for sure.
5'10".
Yeah.
5'9".
Yeah, I think like the Tinder height is a little skewed, but yeah, I think so.
All right, and final question for you. Hotly debated topic: pancakes or waffles?
Waffles. They're just texturized pancakes. It makes it better.
I'm more of a pancake guy myself.
Oh, you fucking dope. Of course you are. Of course. You probably like French toast too, don't you?
Sure do.
Oh, you're unbelievable. Unbelievable.
This is the next part of the debate. It's 4-1 in favor of waffles now. Hello, I'm Danny O'Rarity, and we are back with another interview. Tell me your name and who you're representing today.
My name's Basic, and I represent Chaos Purple.
And there's a lot of hot competition in the room. It's day 2. You made it through. Anyone you kind of got your eye on here? I know you guys had a tough match yesterday against SWM. I don't know if that's going to play into it or not, or if you got someone else.
Nah, that's not really going to play into it. We trolled. We went back and watched the VOD and tried to see what we did wrong, because we shouldn't have been making those mistakes. But, I mean, no one really here. We got our eyes on. I mean, the kickoff land in Ohio, we lost to Conway's team in round 11, map 5, to go to grand finals. So, I mean, if anything, we'd love that rematch. That's always a fun game against them. So, I mean, hopefully this time it turns out different.
Yeah, that'd be an absolutely fantastic matchup. Now, is there anything you're kind of enjoying in the area so far? You know, we're in Austin, Texas. It's been pretty great so far. Anything you've particularly enjoyed? Kind of if you've had any free time?
Yeah, food. I'm from New York. I love In-N-Out. Like, I don't know anyone's opinions on it, but from New York, I don't have it up there. But I expected it to be warmer here. Come from New York, all the snow, come down here, and I'm still freezing. I mean, I get cold easily, but I expect it to be warmer.
I'm from New York too, so I totally understand that too, and I'm loving the food down here as well. So, speaking about food, we have our final question for you. Hotly debated topic: pancakes or waffles?
Pancakes.
Attaboy. We got 2 for the pancakes, still 4 for waffles. Hello, guys. I'm Danny O'Rarity. I'm back again with another interview. Tell me your name and who you're representing today.
I'm Kel Meltz. We're with Aspire Gaming.
Aspire Gaming. Is there anyone in the venue you kind of got your eye on? Because day 2, tough competition. Sometimes you just want to go against somebody or see some competition and want to prove yourself. So,
I'd say probably Kaiser. We lost him in pool play. It was a good match. We kind of want to get back, so that'd be somebody I'd want to play in bracket play.
That'd be an awesome. Like, rematches are always fantastic. Is there anything you kind of have a key to success for today? Anything you're kind of focusing on?
Just making sure we're communicating, talking to each other, listening a little better. Probably, just making sure we play the map straight up, filling lanes, playing the right way, not trying to take solo chows.
Yeah, that's a pretty solid plan. And anything you're kind of enjoying in the area so far? Beautiful Austin, Texas.
We've had a few good food places. We were gonna do an escape room. We might do that tomorrow or today after this. It's a cool city, and driving around it's pretty cool. It kind of reminds me of LA a little bit, but.
I'm loving the city too. Food has been one of the top-rated things so far in this place. Now, hotly debated question: pancakes or waffles?
Pancakes. Chocolate chip though.
Oh, attaboy. The man of culture. 3 pancakes, 4 waffles. Hello, guys. Danny Rarity back with another interview today. Tell me who you are and who you're representing.
Yo Vengeance and Speakeasy.
All right. And is there anybody you kind of got your eye on here in pool play going forward? I know sometimes there's either a team or a player that you just really either like or like to compete against.
Not really, but I mean, all the players are good, so there's no disrespect in that comment. But it's just everybody here is going to come out and to play their game, and we're expected to do the same.
Do you have any kind of keys to victory, something that you're kind of focusing on today?
Playing together. That's something me and my teams were trying to focus on a lot yesterday, so hopefully we come out here, play together, because all these teams already know how to play together, and we're trying to do the same.
Yeah, that's definitely a big strategy going into this day 2. That's something we saw in a lot of successful teams in day 1. Is there anything you're enjoying in the Austin area here as we head on forward? I mean, it's a beautiful area. We've had some top-rated answers like food, some games, anything you liking so far?
I'm gonna be honest, Texas is kind of boring. I'm from the city, so I don't see shit out here, but I love the people out here at least, so it's all right. It's plain though. I don't like it.
All right. And final question for you today. Hotly debated topic: pancakes or waffles?
Waffles all the day.
Waffles. That's another one for the waffles. That's 5 waffles, 3 pancakes. Hello guys, Danny or Rarity back with another interview. Tell us who you are and who you're representing today.
I am Rep, and I am the Ngnl Screamin Demons, baby.
Absolutely, Ngnl represent. Now, is there anyone you have your eye on here? And as we get into day two, day two, lots of great talent in the competition.
Absolutely. I'm looking for Noisy in them. Obviously, they're probably the best team here on paper. Kex Rat & Co. is a great team and a good shout would be my boys, Gianmi OG and TTV Devin. Shout out them. They're accused online, so we'll see how they do on land.
Hey, there we go, spitting some fire here. Now, do you have any kind of keys to success here headed into this day?
Land's all mental at the end of the day, so as long as we got our good rest, get some good food in us, get the caffeine flowing, we'll be all right.
Absolutely, man. Now, hotly debated topic. Everyone's talking about it in the venue. You got pancakes or waffles?
Yeah, that's hard, man. Waffle House. Shout out Waffle House.
Waffles, okay. I do want to give you kind of an opportunity to kind of say what you want here. You have the floor. Anything you really want to put out there?
Just keep supporting the locals, man. I mean, it's the way the scene keeps going. People like you guys with the interviews and people like this. I mean, this entire venue, the organizations sponsoring this event are going to keep the scene growing because the challenger scene is an absolute shambles right now. So please keep supporting it. Donate if you can. I mean, just show out. That's all I ask.
All right, absolutely awesome interview, and that's going to do it for this one. And Waffles get another point, 6-3.
Oh, damn.
Hello, guys. Danny already back with another interview for you. Now, tell me who you are and who you're representing today.
I'm Austin Hernandez. I represent UTA X PNW.
All right, and day two, lots of hot competition in the building. Anyone you kind of got your eye on or really want to go against?
St. Edwards. Just looking at them. Just if they make it to us, we want to play them.
All right, that's pretty fire. Now, is there any kind of key to success here on day two? I don't know if you played a LAN before or not, but sometimes things can change day to day.
Yeah, this is my first LAN, and it's definitely a learning experience, but right now it's playing as a team and not getting over-challenging everything. So we're doing pretty good so far, 3-0.
Yeah, that's it can't get better than that record-wise. So we're in beautiful Austin, Texas. Anything you're kind of enjoying out here?
I live in Texas, so Austin is not my favorite place, but it's not too bad. I like 6th Street sometimes, but other than that, yeah.
All right, and now last question for you. Hotly debated topic. Okay. Pancakes or waffles?
Waffles.
Waffles. Okay, any explanation on?
It's just better. I mean, just go with chicken. I mean, not much better than that.
All right, that makes 7 for waffles, 3 for pancakes. Hello guys, Danny or Rarity back with another interview for you. Now tell me who you are and who you're representing today.
Marshall X18 and we're here with Project Above.
Project Above. Is there anybody you kind of got your eyes on today? I know you guys had some pretty good performances yesterday and some tough competition in the room.
Yeah, not really anybody specifically, but people we play in the cups every Saturday, all the teams that we usually see around the 32, so anybody around there.
Yeah, is there any kind of keys to success headed in today? Maybe something capitalizing off of yesterday?
We're kind of a pickup squad, so, as long as we just stick to our fundamentals and our gunning, then we should be fine.
All right, and beautiful Austin, Texas. Anything you're kind of enjoying while we're out here?
I'm used to it. I live close to here, so Texas is the best. So.
Hey, there you go. And now I bring you to our final question. Hotly debated topic. It is on fire right now. Pancakes or waffles?
Waffles, 10 out of 10.
All right, another point for the waffles. That's 8 waffles, 3 pancakes. All right, guys, Danny Rarity back with another interview. And tell us who you are and who you represent today.
I'm Stunnagode, and I'm with Screaming Demons.
All right, and you guys had some pretty solid performances yesterday. Day 2, though, lots of tough competition in the room. Anyone you kind of got your eye on or particularly want to go against?
Well, we line up with our team under our org, Conway's team, in the next round, so we're looking forward to playing them, and then after them we play Flames, so it should be a fun day.
Yeah, man, that sounds like a sick lineup you got there. Now, any kind of keys to success you're building off of today? Anything you want to focus on?
Just stay calm, cool, collected, man. Play our game. We know what we can do. We know how we can win, so as long as we just stick to our game, we'll be good.
Yeah, and of course we're in beautiful Austin, Texas right now. Is there anything you're kind of enjoying about the area?
Well, I live close here. I live like 5 hours north, so I know the area really well. It just feels like home to me, so it's just kind of been real peaceful for me these last couple of days.
Hey, there you go. That's pretty nice. And now, final question for you. Hotly debated topic. I mean, the fire alarm's going off, the sprinklers are going off. It's crazy in here. Waffles or pancakes?
I was a waffle guy, but over the last couple of years, pancakes have started to kind of take over for me, man. I'm not gonna lie.
All right, former waffle converted pancake. That's 8 waffles, 4 pancakes. Hello, everybody, and we are getting back into the search and destroy. We got everything figured out. We are all tied up at 3, headed into this map. My name is Rarity, or Danny. You can call me either, and I'm joined by Susano OG, the OG Susano.
Can I call you anytime, though?
Oh, absolutely. Especially you.
Thank you. Well, let's get this one going, Rarity. It's a 3-3. Both teams have agreed to replay it from the beginning of the round. And I mean, it's a 3-3, so it's quite literally just kind of a reset. We're probably just playing half a game and talking about playing half of the round. That's going to be Ngnl, unfortunately, going out first within this kill, given by Llama.
Yeah, Llama getting kind of a little bit of counter aggression at first, but a beautiful stun. Ends up getting that information there that Llama is in the area, so he's going to be repositioning here just a little bit. Screamin Demons still a bit spread on that defense 2-2, but the move is going to try to come over towards this B site. Abe is going to be leading the charge. He's going to make his way on through, just kind of jiggle peeking every single corner that he can. As smokes are flying, he does get spotted down to 7 HP as Llama finds Choco. It's going to be a 2v4.
Nice 2v4. Phenom, Llama, Stunna, Go, Kex all have the positioning here. Looks as though that we are going to see them go into the fight on the stairs. Abe will win that one. 2v3, 15 seconds left. Repit gets a big kill onto Kex. It's a 2v2. Phenom and Stunna, they're stuck in this corner. 1v1, and the Screamin Demons win that one.
Man, what a trade fest at the end. It got a little mixy there in the 2v4 down to 2v2, but it is the Screamin Demons coming out on top with the trade. Stunna Go from the back barricade palace area, able to take that last kill, get the trade in, and Screamin Demons, they're going to be up 4-3 here in the S&D as we head back into a Screamin Demons offense.
Looking real good now, 3-4, and they're still keeping up with this pattern of back and forth. Screamin Demons did start with the round 1 victory. Now in the round 7, they did claim the 7th odd numeral. So we're going to get this one running back again. And Ngnl have the opportunity to keep the stern line going, keep the pattern up. But Kex is going to crawl across, and Abe is not going to see him, but he did see the cross at the end. So that will be some giving all info. They took the nade, get the blast hit, but no dice or the ice, so they reset as now A is going to be our mode.
Yeah, Abe just kind of playing around over here. Got the regen and now taking a couple of pot shots, but you can see that smoke does go down. Abe kind of sensing a bit of pressure. The nades coming in as well. He's down to 24 HP. He's just laying down, trying to stay alive here for his team, but the Screamin Demons, they got that bomb down. That bomb is planted on that A site, and so it's going to have to be a full-on 4v4 retake.
One retake, but it's going to be Llama and Stunna who are forward aggressive. Kex picking up the third. Llama will go down by rep. The verticality, it is going to be none other than Phenom trying to come through the top angle over the top ropes and take out rep, but he will bring the battle to him. Floor on to the floor. And it looks as though that rep's trying to use that verticality. Jumps out, and he is searching for this player. Only 10 seconds. He's not going to have enough time to hit the defuse.
He is not. He's just kind of running away, trying to not feed those streaks. Maybe get a pick onto Phenom here, but Phenom's going to be holding strong. We're outside the building. Rep is just going to sit inside here and kind of take that round. Lost Llama ends up killing Stunna Go off that explosion, but nonetheless, Screamin Demons able to take that round, going up onto map point with a chance to go up 2-0 in this series.
Yeah, so we won't have to worry about that round 11 possible scenario. There were some extenuating new rules or circumstances that they were going to have to end the game and count the kills, but it could just be ending here as now Screamin Demons set themselves up for this match point, are ready to get this one rolling. Ngnl will be the one with the bomb. Let's go over towards this A. They're starting to make a fast hit. They will have to run into the likes of Kex and Llama, and they get the 2-piece. Kex will go down 2v3.
Abe making his way on through the street, does pick up that bomb. It's 2v3 for the map here if you are Ngnl. And now Abe is going to slowly make his way in towards that site. You can see Choco is going to be watching that cross, trying to find a pick, open up that lane for his teammate to be able to move on through. Abe just looking for some sort of overextension, overchow inside of that building, but he's not going to get it. You can see the patience. Llama just laying and waiting, gets the pick, and it's all down to Choco. 1v3, 40 seconds left. It's not looking too hot.
it is not looking hot indeed. Choco's going to get stuck towards the stairs now. They have triangulated his position. They are now all moving in. The sharks smell the blood in the water. 27 seconds now, and Choco does get stuck. Will go down. Screamin' Demons. 6-3 win the map. Now up 2-0.
Yeah, that 2-0 lead is absolutely incredible here out of the Screamin' Demons. They are playing out of their minds right now, able to chain together 3 rounds in a row after trading blows those first 3. You can tell they are locked and loaded in on this one, and that game is going to end, and it's going to be 2-0 Screamin' Demons with a chance to move on to your grand finals coming up in Control.
Yep, we will be heading into Invasion for our Control. The players are going to take a break, as you can see from our lobby camera, so we will as well. We'll be back with Invasion Control. Don't you go anywhere.
And going down, Hype with a beautiful drop shot, and it's a 2v4. Omit in trouble, Shake.
Yeah, they're in trouble, but
Never mind.
Josh finds a huge kill onto that bomb planter, but Collision is on it, and he's gonna find another one. Josh, he doesn't find the bomb planter, but he's got the pistol, he's ready. The stun goes through, and
Joshy boy!
Josh, go off, will you, kid?
When hunting, looking for a player here in this people area, he dubs the dodge, a slide around, he'll absolutely find one there on the lurk. Not gonna expect a double chow there. Oh my!
There exists a band of anonymous players, gamers who obliterate anyone who comes to face them, reaching scores never achieved before or since. In every game they play, their win records are flawless. Since their usernames are always left empty, they are simply known to people as blank.
Dak doing a fantastic job at that. Finds 2, might be looking for the 3rd, and still is looking to try and get the sleeper rotation under their belt. Obviously, scores as excited as they can. Gaining that time. Flames trying to see if he can grab one off the corner. And he still has that boost on the incredibly close quarters. Ngnl, however, evaded.
Another round win.
That is a stacked team right there, Comica.
Absolutely it is. They've been good the entire time. So these guys, you know exactly what you're getting with them.
You can't dodge that. You can't dodge that!
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get a live look at the elimination bracket here at the Esports Cave. And here we are in the elimination final. Teams have come, put their absolute heart and soul into this game, and have just shown us the best competition that we have been able to witness. We look at the live winners bracket right now, currently Pulse sitting there. Final boss, Eminence in the shadow, ready to see who wins between the Battle of the Demons.
And to note here specifically on this bracket, the Ngnl Demons took their first series 3-1, sent Screamin Demons to the elimination bracket, and now here we are, 2-0 Screamin Demons with a chance to end this one for good for the Ngnl Demons.
Yeah, so let's get this one ready. Off of a nice 6-3 win, the Screamin Demons currently up 2-0 in the series. Can they 3-0 the Ngnl Demons? Rarity, what are you thinking?
It's going to be tough because these Ngnl Demons, I know they got composure. I know they have so much fight in them. They want this so bad. I mean, you saw it all over everywhere. These guys were just filled with energy all night, all day. And I think they want this one real bad. So at the very least, they're going to put their heart and soul into this one.
Yep, they're going to definitely do that, and that's all we expect from them at the end of the day. So here we go. Rep with the big opener onto Llama, gets the car bomb explosion. Kex looking good with the angle, but Abe will be able to rip him off that heady. And Ngnl, the 3-stack ensues. They grab the second tick. They are looking good, but Phenom is gonna go. Immediately stopping this pressure, trying to get this player out before he grabs the tick. And it looks as though it doesn't matter. Choco will grab the kill, stop the opposition.
Choco with the 2-piece locking down that hill for the Ngnl Demons, and they're off to a great start. They're off to a great start. Choco with the 3 spree. He is going to get shot out eventually by Lava, but the damage is done. The A site, it's open. Rep and Conwa, they find their kills, and they're on that site.
And they're still moving. I mean, Rep and Abe, they're the ones who are putting the pressure here. Kex gonna try to get in, but the stun check does slow him down. Falters on one. Oh no! Abe goes for the suicide explosion and takes Rep with him. Lava responds with one onto Phenom, but the damage has been done.
Just when they had that A site in their clutches, the double teammate comes in and just takes them right out. But good news is, there's still a minute 45 left. You're not down on lives too bad. There's still time to slow this down and get that positioning back. And Rep and Conwa, Choco gets her kill as well. That's 3 dead. 1 left in the hill. It's Kex. Kex going big. He finds 2, but Rep cleans it up. He has control of the hill. And now with 3 people coming along, Phenom finds Conwa. It's all down to Rep inside of the hill, trying to find that second tick. And he puts down the damage. The contest comes in. And did they clear it? Yes, they did. They did stop that before it came in. And now, minute 30 left. The clear comes in. Life advantage here for Ngnl. And man, we are in the thick of it.
We definitely are. 2 life differential right now as Phenom does take out Choco. Stops the clutch factor right away. Get yourself back into this position. Kex is here towards gas station, overwatching the entire South Street. You have Rep and Conwa who are daringly trying to cross. Rep will wait for Conwa, but Conwa does get put into the shredder by Kex. And so Abe and Rep have to wait for this one. Try to clear out all opposition and wait for Choco here with the late flank. He's going to be able to try and grab Kex here. I don't think he's got the information. They clean out, and now they have the site.
And now Choco is in a great position. He finds the last one as well. And that's going to be a wipe for the Demons. Conwa keeping them off the map. And now they're trying to respawn. They're trying to scramble to get back on the site. Ngnl, they're all over. Choco taking over. This is Choco's map. He declares it. And now that time is running down, but Llama, he enters back with 2. Llama enters back with 3 of his own. He clears it back out, and we are neck and neck in the thick of war as these guys are going back and forth.
And there are no more respawns, so it is literally do or die. Llama's going to be here on the 3 streak, waiting for the opposition. Abe knows that he's there, goes for the wall to take, but does not occur. Still, the shots go through. 27 seconds. You cannot lose a teammate. Every angle is covered. Conwa's going to try and look into the site, but Lava's here, holding it down, and no opposition are going to be able to get in.
Rep tries to put down some shots from a distance, is going to ward off that player, but you can see them surrounding the site. Llama finds 1, Phenom finds 1. There's not much time left. There's 10 seconds. Choco finds the nade. Rep has a big kill to find here with 5 seconds left. He finds the kill. He's trying to cross, but Llama holding strong on the cross. Conwa able to sneak in. That progress is being made. Number 8 is the only one on the map. He's trying to cross over his 1v8, and he gets taken down. Ngnl Demons, they take the first round, and I know I need to take a breath.
Goodness gracious. I mean, Ngnl, they were fighting tooth and nail. It was just clutch moment after clutch moment. Goodness gracious. It is the Choco show, and we are all just participants in it. Beautifully done out of him. 11-5 within the first round. Looking mean.
Man, he's looking mean. He's looking like a demon. He is the namesake of this team right now as they move on into round number 2. A nice reset. I think everyone needs to take a deep step after that one. Try to get into this because that was a wild round. But right after rip, you can see Screamin Demons all over that A site. But Abe gets a great nade. Gets that player off the hill, followed by Rep finding the trade. That pressure has been lessened. Stunago is going to be the only. He finds one. He finds two. Picking heads like it's nothing. One more to go, but he does get his own head taken right off, and that is going to be a hold.
Yep, good response back from Ngnl. Conwell's going to get some action here as Abe is trying to watch the mid cut. Looks as though the Kex won't give him any peeks just yet. We go to B. It is going to be a big fight as Rep tries to go for the verticality. Has to jump down. Choco here towards the stairs. Misses the player, but that's going to be Stunago who manages to stay alive. And unbeknownst to them, he is here in the stairs. He's got one. He's got two. He's looking for the third. Stops the time, but it's going to be Abe who gets slammed. Kex with the fourth, and that's a 4 down.
Oh my goodness, Stunago coming in, stunning him like the goat he is. Hops on that site as well, capturing that B site. Half a tick to go, and you can call that one checked off as they capture that B site. Headed back on over towards A. It's gonna be Abe's A as he picks up 2 on that rotation, and they're gonna get a chance to reset. Abe finds yet another one on a 3 spree now before getting shut down himself.
Right here, Rep's trying his best, working the tank angle, trying to keep his head alive, but a nade from above will take him out. Conwell here with Llama, gets the kill. Phenom's next on the list, but it looks as though Conwell just unfortunately did not win that high ground battle. So they continue onward, 17 in terms of the life, and Stunago is here in the spawn, ready to cause some havoc.
Yeah, causing havoc. He was putting out a lot of damage, but Abe is able to rip his head off once again. Takes him down as now you can see Screamin Demons making his way across the map. Phenom finds one. Abe still holding strong, able to find yet another one. 3-on-3 on the map right now as the respawns start to come in. Demons are moving up for that map positioning. They're sitting one on the hill now as Abe roams mid, but he does get taken down by Stunago. That opens up this mid area. There's one more player left in mid, and Kex able to take him out. And now as the respawns come in, you can see Demons, they have him in a bit of a spawn trap here. Now they start to attack the site. Rep is going to be all alone, ring around the Rosie, but Rep ripping him off with the 2-piece.
Beautifully done. You look at the live counter, 10-11. Screamin Demons are up by 1, but Stunago here towards the edge of the spawn, trying to make it an even bigger disparity. They will try to make some more plays, as though he does see where Abe's positioning is, but not able to pick up the COD timing. Abe will be playing the corner of the cinder block. Conwell grabs the kill on the Llama, grabs the kill on the Kex, and they slow it down.
They slow it down, but Stunago still being an absolute nuisance here for the Ngnl Demons as he's staying alive. He's on a 5 spree. He's pushing this hill, but it's over. Not enough time to work with, and the Ngnl Demons, they go up 2-0 in the control with an absolutely fantastic response after that S&D.
Beautifully done at that, and they will not be able to grab this round. So this is looking real good for the side of Ngnl. A possibility of the reverse becomes ever more present in this reality that we live in. Screamin Demons cannot let this one fall at the fingertips, because we saw how the leeway was given within that map 1 on Skid Row. The same could be said about this map in Invasion.
It is going to be another A-hit here out of the Ngnl Demons, and this A-hit has been very commonplace out of these teams trying to get that early progress. There's a couple kills go in favor of the Demons. They are hopping on that site. Phenom is going to be stuck in a corner here, tagged down to 11 HP, but it is going to be Kex finding a clutch comes through. The wallbang comes through. 1 falls, 2 falls. Phenom with the 2-piece. 3 spree tries to go for the last one as well, but it's going to be Abe coming out on top.
He comes out on top here as now they will be going for this B hit. 2 ticks guaranteed at A. This is dangerous. You cannot not allow them to overstack this B, but the 3-stack ensues. Llama grabs Abe. Now you need to realize that this tick is moving way too fast, and Phenom with the nade takes out his teammate. Can the AR work redeem himself? Not in time as B is secured.
B is secured, put 2 minutes on the clock now, and ticking now, just 1 tick to go over towards A. We are tied up at lives as well. A lot of Call of Duty potentially to be played as they tried to get the spawn trail, but Abe able to take him out. Rep able to take one out. Rep takes out 2 from a distance. That's going to be 3 dead here, but Llama still wreaking havoc. He's still alive. Over towards that A site, he finds 1. Rep still trying to find this positioning in through the spawn of the Screamin' Demons as they do come off, but Rep could play a massive role here in trying to open up the site here, trying to open up the defenses here for the side of Ngnl, as he's just going to plant himself here. He's going to wait patiently for that respawn to come by, and he's going to snap onto Stun-A-Goat, ends him, absolutely deletes him, but in the end, it is going to be Screamin' Demons finding 3, but in the end, Abe, he's going to be alone on that hill.
He's alone here, grabbing this tick all by himself. Every player from the side of Screamin' Demons not able to hop in just yet. Stun-A-Goat stops the tick counter, and there goes the cruise coming in from Llama. Absolutely slams that movement, and now we reset.
Now we reset. Abe, they're watching through mid. Abe able to pick up Llama. Ngnl also trying to sneak in through the side. They reset that progress made on A. It's going to have to be another full-on hit here. 1 minute left. Lives are slowly depleting. Ngnl may have on a player, but doesn't win the gunfight even though he has the advantage.
Oh!
Able to pick up 2. Looking for the 3rd, but he does get taken out by Choco. But the trades, they are just too good. They are coming in. 30 seconds left. Probably one more hit at this.
Yeah, one last attempt, and it's going to be Llama, big opener to stop Ngnl, but the trade comes in from Rep. Now it's a 3v3 towards the site, but look how spread out they are. It is a sparse effort. You have a crossfire going on here between number 5 and 7, Stun-A-Goat and Phenom. Looks as though they will work. The trades go through, and that's going to reset all the players from Ngnl as they spawn towards this B. Just as long as nobody pulls an Usain Bolt and gets into the site, this is going to be done and dusted for this round. That's going to be 5 ticks given, and it looks as though that the Ngnl Demons have their work cut out for them as they need one more round. But Screamin' Demons are working their narrative.
They're not going down without a battle, and I mean, they just showed so much resilience in that round. I mean, every single blow Ngnl Demons brought to them, they brought right back, and now it's going to be 2-1 here. Screamin' Demons, they don't want to prolong the series. They want to end this right here, right now, with a chance to try and bring it back here in the control on offense is going to be the Screamin' Demons. And you can see slaying on both sides has been absolutely incredible as we are into this one. The fast A hit here, of course, becoming more of a normal thing here at Austin as Llama able to pick up that first blood onto Rep as the kind of fancy route there out of Llama is going to try to find some players, but Kex is able to sneak into that site as Phenom is starting to wreak havoc. Kex finds one as well, and the pressure is on.
It is very much on. Abe was unfortunately not given the right COD timing. Looks away at the wrong time. Choco here trying to work this position, but Stun-A-Goat, Llama, Kex, they are holding this one down. They have this position set up, and it looks like this A is done and dusted, as now you're going to have 2 minutes and 12 seconds to work with to get towards this B. Choco slides in. Choco grabs 1, but Stun-A-Goat stops that killjoy ASAP.
ASAP indeed, as now, like you mentioned, over 2 minutes now to work with to take B site, which is arguably the easier site to take. Actually, I'm not sure if it's arguable at all. It is the easier site to take, as Ngnl are setting up here for the defense. Stunna opening things up with a kill off the rip there, up on lives as well. Ngnl trying to watch this kind of flight through this mid street, and he gets taken down. Abe able to find one. Choco able to trade one out as well, as so far they're holding pretty well. Rep finds one as well, and that's going to stop that push.
But you do have Ngnl here towards the back lane. He's got the opportunity to hold and do a massive play if his teammates can just set the attention on them, which they do. You see number 4, though, not even noticing the presence of Ngnl as these kills go through. A 1-for-1 trade, and it looks as though Abe will be able to stop Llama. Now the only player towards the front was Phenom. Ngnl has been caught. Red alert, but he grabs his kill, and they start to ensnare him. Reprosity grabbing the kill as well. Gets the trade.
And Ngnl, they still have their setup here, but Llama finding Abe, that could break open the defenses here just a little bit for Phenom to try and sneak on through. He's making the way slowly over towards the B site as his teammates gather up. But number 8, see him in the back. Kex, he's going to be hitting a massive flank here. He has a chance to rip open the defenses of Ngnl. Nobody's looking behind them. Kex from above! Kex from above finds 2 before getting caught out, but that defense is ripped wide open. 2v2 on the site. It's a mad scramble. Rep finds 1 before Llama trades it out. Conwa now able to find 1. Conwa finds 2, and he saves that push for his team with the 3. Trying to give him the 4. Feed him. He is eating right now.
He is hungry, and the table is set for 3 for him. Ngnl gets a big kill to stop him. Immediately, they're trying to get themselves back in. They had 2 minutes and 12 seconds to get onto this. 2 minutes have passed, and not a single tick has been guaranteed. The verticality, the crossfire, all working out for the side of Ngnl, and it looks like the last man's gonna be Stunna as we reset, and Ngnl come out victorious, spit back at the problems, and are here to get themselves now with their first map win.
And that was a statement round. I mean, they gave up A very quickly and had to hold B for over 2 minutes. And they did that flawlessly. Like you mentioned, didn't even give up a tick. And just beautiful play after play after play. Ngnl, they are fighting, and they are right back in this series.
They are very much fighting the tenacity out of the squad on Ngnl. You called it best. They're not the ones to be counted out, and very much so. We are looking at a real good series on our hands, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to be going into a map 4 now on Karachi. So a hard point that we saw with that skid row, 250 to 181. Now looking at it, it's going to be a bit of a problem for the side of Ngnl, because we saw how much leeway they were getting within that first hard point. I mean, now they're feeling a little bit better. They're warmed up. They're prepared. Can they not make those oversight mistakes?
I think so. I mean, in that control, you saw a lot more structure out of the Ngnl Demons. They had their setups, and they were kind of doing what the Screamin Demons were doing to them earlier, and they were just holding their lanes, not over-peaking, not overextending, not giving any free kills or opportunities to the other team. And if they can keep this structure in place and, once again, not panic, not get over jittery with those land, with this money on the line, they can definitely come back in this hard point.
Very much so. And so we're going to be looking into that Karachi. I mean, the prize pool going to be ever so bigger as we get towards that one. But I mean, literally, you have to think about it like this. You're going into this one as Ngnl, who are currently, if they lose, will only have that $1,000. That is going to be a decent check, but at the end of the day, you want that 5K. You want to be able to have the majority stake within this prize pool. Everybody's going home with some cash today. It just matters about how much are you willing to go for.
Yeah, the difference in this series is $1,500. The winner of the series. That's the difference that you're playing for right now. But you don't want to think about that right now. You can't think about that right now. If you think about that, that could just ruin that mental. You got to focus on what's ahead of you, the game plan ahead, and trying to take it down one map at a time. Just big picture and just one map at a time.
Yeah, and so with that, there's going to be a bit of a tech break, ladies and gentlemen. We will be back once again this Championship Sunday here shortly.
There exists a band of anonymous players, gamers who obliterate anyone who comes to face them, reaching scores never achieved before or since. In every game they play, their win records are flawless. Since their usernames are always left empty, they are simply known to people as blank.
Jack doing a fantastic job at that. Finds 2. Might be looking for the 3rd. Still is looking to try and get the same rotation under their belt. Robertson scores the big side as they can. Gaining that time. Flames trying to see if he can grab one point or whatever. And he still has that boost on the incredibly close score.
another round win.
That is a stacked team right there, Kamika.
Absolutely it is. They've been good the entire time. So these guys, you know exactly what you're getting with them.
You can't dodge that. You can't dodge that!
Welcome back, everybody. Map number 4, Karachi Hardpoint, coming in hot for you guys today. If you don't know, my name is Danny, or Rarity, and I'm joined by the OG Susano. We are bringing you the action as it unfolds here. 2-1 Screamin Demons lead.
Yep, Screamin Demons ready to cement themselves in glory at this land, trying to get themselves into that grand finals, but Ngnl, they have other words to say. And so Choco, nice opener, able to stop stun a goat. Got a little bit of a back and forth as Llama tries to give some overwatch, but the Screamin Demons will have majority for now. And oh my goodness, Abe almost got a reversed right there.
Yeah, and Kex coming in for the trades. I mean, this one is all about height advantage, using that height advantage to get those efficient trades and eventually pop into two-piece like Choco just did to gain some more time on this P1. And so far, Ngnl, it looks like they're going to grab the rest of this time, but the focus comes on this rotation. Choco already there, but does get taken down. Abe there with the trade. Kex from the top ropes coming through. He comes through as he finds Abe as Rep. Once again, man, we are trading blows back and forth. It is trade after trade for the site, but Rep in the favorable position inside of the bus. But yes, these players is dealing, coming around, make that three. He is found out. He is found out. He is dead. And now Llama, even from a distance, finds one, but Choco coming in for the trade. It is just a mad dash. It is a bloodbath for this hill.
Yep, it is quite literally a fight and a half. Ngnl were able to grab majority off of P1, but Screamin Demons, they are here trying to work the lanes, holding down as much as they can. You see here Kex trying to do two positions at once, but he is besieged by enemy Ngnl players. Trying to get some help, but they're all going to get taken down. That's a clean 4, and Ngnl get themselves onto the site.
Yeah, Ngnl rocking some early momentum in this hard point. Let's see if they can continue this on through, as we'll see how these rotational battles go on. As you see, Ngnl Demons, they are trying to set up here over towards New, trying to win this rotation, and they are already inside that hill, but Llama finds a nice pick inside of that hill, and this one can be absolute money. So you want to make sure you get control of this, as Conwa finds 2 around the site before getting taken down himself, and the Screamin Demons, they are in.
They are in the site. Stunner go here towards the top third. Trying to help out. Llama with a nice 2. Gets a big opener into mid. Last one, though, was Rep. He's able to stop the absolute murder that happened within the mid section of P1. But goes here, sees the climb up, takes out Abe. He is running security on the 3rd floor. Although across the lane, he will be meeting some problems.
Meeting some problems indeed, as he is tagged down pretty quickly, but does end up recovering. Rep ends up sneaking on through towards the site, though. He's going to open that door. He does have some utils to work with. This player is tries to get the pre-fire, but he is above. He is on the shelves. Kex able to lock it down, and that is just about a full 60 here for the Screamin Demons, as now they take
the lead in a very convincingly fashion. 70 to 59. Conwa throwing some nades, taking out Stunner Goat. Looking at Zoe, they're trying to fight tooth and nail for this one. This is a problem with this site. It has such an open view that really the contestant can come from any angle. So now Llama trying to do just that. Takes out Rep, looking for some assistance. He knows Conwa's around him. The nades are going through, and there are no trophies on site. So Abe drops down from the 3rd, off the top ropes, cleans them up, and Ngnl finally getting some good time.
Yeah, there's still 35 seconds left, and they have broken in, and you can see they kind of have a setup going, as well as they already send a player on that rotation. You can see Kex forming around. Kex is going to find out Rep and Phenom in the meantime, as well as Llama finds us inside of that hill, and they're going to clean house with a 4-wipe. Able to grab some time here as Abe still on that rotation, able to find one. Abe finds a beautiful 2 down to 24 as Choco cleans up Llama, and now it's going to be all about Phenom inside of that hill, down to 5, but 5 HP in a dream. He makes it a reality as he finds that kill before getting taken down himself. But over towards New, it is going to be a bit of a battle, but you can see Screamin Demons, they're all over it.
And number 1 gets a really good spawn, gets right up to Burger spawn. Rep's going to be here. Doesn't matter. Decimates each opponent. Connell with the 3rd. Last one left. That's going to be none other than Stunner Goat. Trying to do something for his squad. Llama will be able to trade out, and it's a back and forth. They're not even fighting for the hill. They're just trying to fight for this Burger control.
Yeah, and that Burger control is huge because it's such a great position to be able to play those cutoffs, to be able to kind of secure a bit of close spawns for your team, but he does eventually get sought out. Kills going in favor of Screamin Demons as they find a couple. Phenom coming in hot as Rep answers back with 2 of his own. Man is on a mission, breaking in through. He finds the 3rd as well. Rep single-handedly breaks that point for the Ngnl Demons.
Beautifully done out of Rep on that moment, but it looks as though Kex tries to break it within 5 seconds, and they're just going back and forth because we are resetting. We are going back to the square in P1, and so it's time to get mixy. All gloves are off. No respect for your opponent. Trying to get through as Phenom now slams Conwa. The verticality now starting to become an effect as players are starting to move towards top 3rd. Choco's here towards mid. They have to work this one together. If not, the likes of Llama and Kex will be able to AR and slow you down, and that's exactly what's happening.
It really is, man. Those stuns, that height advantage, but still Abe and Rep, they're able to break through, but not before Kex finds 2 on that hill. He's still racking up that time, and now it's going to be a 10-second lead here for the Screamin Demons as they are locking down this P1. Some very significant time indeed. Stunago coming in with that support, and they're going to probably get the rest of this time uncontested, as you can see Ngnl kind of splitting up for a little bit of a split push here over towards New, but Screamin Demons, they have control of New. They had control of that P1. They do take him off that 5 seconds, but P2, man, in control of the Screamin Demons.
And I do like how they challenged that at 5 seconds, because that gave really good info to Kex and Co. that, hey, there's a 4-man stack pushing in from mid. We can now avert our attention towards that area. And so that's what's exactly happening. Phenom and Llama are the last ones here. Llama grabs the first opener on Abe. Choco tries to respond, but Llama still grabs that second. The dagger has been set. Choco, goodness gracious, gets slammed by Phenom, and Stunner with the assist onto the 4th. And that cleans out all the Ngnl players. And Phil Phenom, the man of South, Seth Rollins, unfortunately grabs the 2, but has to slow it down as he gets killed.
Screamin' Demons with the first significant lead in this match, trying to close out the series, trying to get some extra cash in their pockets. But Ngnl Demons, you can see they're already on that rotation. They're trying to lock this one down. A full 60 gets them back to neck and neck, which is where we have been this entire map. But Kex, he ends up sneaking on through the defense here. He doesn't find himself in the back, trying to find a player, trying to find some positioning here. He is going to win one against A, but does get taken out by Ngnl, hiding up on the shelves in the rafters. But nonetheless, it is going to be a battle for position. Rep finds a kill with a trophy. Rep is still going to be up top in this very nice kind of broken ruins area, able to find a kill. It's going to be hard to rip him out of this, but you have to if you want to try and break this site.
He's gotta make something happen here. Abe's got some assistance with Rep watching over him, but it's going to be Llama and Co that are trying to make the play. Kex does get the opener, but it looks like that it may have to be a full retreat here. Without that verticality, as you see Kex is trying to do from across the angle, you are not going to be able to get into the site. So he takes out Rep. That stops the third player. Now, immediately, it's a ballroom blitz for just the floor plans here, as Choco and Conwa are just watching over each other. Good trades, and that's a full 60 for the side of Ngnl.
Yeah, they are back to neck and neck as we head on over towards this new cathedral hell. You can see Llama is going to be up top towards railings as senses the presence of A, who's putting down some shots, but it's going to be a full-on hit through these top rails. Llama gets the stun, Llama gets a kill, and he's going to be holding strong here. Senses the presence of 2 more, but he is going to get taken down. Meanwhile, Phenom able to find one on the hill. Kex also finding one as well, and they are locking down a bit of time. That 200-point mark on the horizon as they are finding their kills. They are locking down 50 from victory.
And you hear Phil Phenom in the main stage, sounding off dead. He is excited. He's confirming these kills. He is moving different right now. He's 15 and 15, but man, all of 15 have been such impactful kills for his squad, and they're still trying to get him out. They are sleuthing the room with nades, with utility. Gonna go with the assist there, and Llama's gonna stop it with the 2-piece of his own. This will get them at 235 to 168, but Ngnl, they need to work together here.
Oh, tournament life on the line, and Phenom from up above, able to find 2, pouncing down from up top, getting loud on the main stage. We can hear him all the way in the caster's room. That's how loud he is being as they start to lock down this hotel hill. Llama is on a 5 spree. Phenom finds the streak. The time is ticking. Phenom still popping off. Llama, Conwa, Rep, they break in for the moment, but they do find 3. Maybe able to calm it down here just a little bit, but they need this time. They need to play perfect Call of Duty.
Yeah, perfectly indeed. 245 to 179. They're going to be getting off of the gas here as Choco and Abe are trying to assist. They need to get a big break here. I feel that they're getting a little bit too scared and nervous, so just reset. Maybe go for a bit of a rotation here. Don't even worry about these last 18. It's not going to give Ngnl the victory they want, so it may be better to just pivot towards the third set of rotations into that P1.
You can see Abe already on the case. He does get taken down by Stunigo. That's a huge kill. Stunigo finds 2. This P1, it is going to start to pop. 5 seconds left. If you're Rep, you get stunned up. The kill's about to pop. The positioning is in favor of the Screamin' Demons as they find 2. They find 3. It's over. Call it game. Choco tries, but he fails. The Screamin' Demons, they're going to take the series. They wave goodbye as they book their ticket to your grand finals to take on Pulse.
Goodness gracious. What a matchup that was. Literally the battle of the demons. We were able to watch those guys in the winner's bracket, and this time around, it is the Screamin' Demons who go up and into the grand finals. Goodness gracious, what a matchup we got to witness. We were truly blessed with a great fight here.
Absolutely, man. That was just unbelievable through and through. I mean, just so many great moments. If you're a Call of Duty fan, that is the type of thing you dream of. That was unbelievable. And we still got one more series for you today after that 3-1 victory here out of the Screamin' Demons. The Ngnl, they go home, but not without a little bit of cash in their pocket. They still get $1,000 to bring home.
That's a pretty penny to go home with, saying, hey, Mom, I got me some money.
Yeah.
Looking good. Dinner's on me tonight. But looking real good now, as Pulse will be having their matchup. The Screamin' Demons will be meeting them in the grand finals. That's going to do it for me today, ladies and gentlemen. Rarity is going to stay on for the cast. What a beautiful time it has been to cast with you, my man. I'm excited, ladies and gentlemen. I'll be on the observer side. Make sure you go show some love to Rarity and me on the socials. Graph will be here in just a bit to help y'all bring in the energy, the excitement that is going to be grand finals. Don't you go anywhere.